No hurts, it really hurts. When your crush rejects you, it stings. When you say no to your closest friend, it feels wrong. But here is the twisted truth that I learned the hard way in 2025. If you can't say no to others, you are actually saying no to yourself. In 2025, three big incidents happened in my life where I had to go through this word no. From those incidents, I have learned three lessons that I'm going to share you in this video. Are you ready? Let's do it. The first no came from my crush. Honestly, I've had many crushes in my life. To be honest, I didn't have the courage to express my feeling. When I was at school back in 9th grade, when I needed to ask a girl for a notebook, I used to request my friend, "Hey, could you please go and ask her for a notebook? I needed to copy the yesterday notes, please." And my friend were very kind and helpful. But when I did it often, they started to make fun of me. Look at Salim, he can't even talk with girl. Huh? You can imagine that guy for the first time gathered some courage to express his feeling. And he proposed her. She said no. It hurts my ego. But the lesson which I learned from this incident is respect their no. Because no isn't rejection. It's honesty in its purest form. I want to repeat that for you. No isn't rejection. It's honesty in its purest form. And I text her, "Hey, I respect people's free will." I literally wrote this. This lesson is actually I taken from Jay Shetty video, and I really love this saying. And sometimes what happened, your logical mind tells you this person is not your type, or you notice some sign, but you completely ignore. Your feeling completely ignore. Your feeling don't want to accept it. Same thing happened with me. But anyway, after a few days I realized what happened for good. 3 months ago, my friend came to my house with big business proposal. For me, it was a big, because I had never taken such a big risk. When I heard the idea first time, I loved the idea. And I took just one day to agree to be partner with him. And as soon as we started working on that idea, I realized that was not for me. I took the wrong decision. The thing I noticed during the period was, when you say yes, but you actually wanted to say no. You say yes just because you're afraid of being disliked. You say yes just to please the other person. And what happened? You find yourself peaceless, angry, grumbling, even criticizing the person whom you said yes to. Same thing happened with me. I realized this is not good. And I called him and said, "Hey, I said yes before, but I can't continue. Sorry." I gave him the honest reason. And I would have imagined after that our friendship will broke. But here's the good news. That's not happened. We are still friends. The lesson which I learned here is, when you are making big decisions, take enough time before you decide. If you said yes already, just like me, then what you can do is, as soon as possible, go and meet that person and tell them clearly everything before it's too late. Because sometimes the most loving thing you can do for other is stop betraying yourself. Learn to say no. This is also from Jay Shetty. This is not mine, but I really love this one. Now the third incident was far more difficult for me to say no. Because you can imagine someone who gave you the platform to learn and grow when you had nothing. You work with him for 3 years. Now here he is requesting you to do something. It's really hard. It was hard, really hard for me to reject him. I took 19 days. Literally I took 19 days. The lesson which I learned in story 2, I applied here. And finally I called him and said no. Come closer. I said no to these people because I was preserving my peace. I want to be with myself. You are saying yes just because you're afraid of being disliked. You're saying yes to please other person, and you don't have time for yourself, and you find yourself angry, peaceless, grumbling, criticizing. And here is some lesson that I took from Jay Shetty video, which really helped me, and it will help you too. Learn to say no. Learn to say not now. Learn to say that doesn't work for me. Learn to say I need space. Learn to say yes only when your whole self agree. Because every false yes is quite a betrayal, and every honest yes is an act of respect for you and for them. That's it for today's, guys. Hope this video added some value in your life. And if you want to watch this kind of content, you can visit my channel Nepali Chhatra, because this is not right platform for long form content. So you can visit my channel, and yes, let's learn together, grow together, and see you guys in the next video.